higher study, how to prepare for the GATE, IAS and other stuff, and how to prepare for placement. Are offering 40 lakh job, but point is that how much you prepared for it. Plenty of company are there, but resource is not available. So resource means human resource. So human resource must be prepared for it to grab the opportunity. If you are not prepared, you cannot grab the opportunity. Opportunity never comes again and again. When it comes, grab it. If you want to grab it, you must be prepared for it. Company will never check your CV and just select you. Company will check your CV and do a test, conduct a test, and also conduct PI, personal interview, technical interview. Lots of barrier are there. You need to clear all the barrier. Then you can enter into your dream company. It may be Microsoft, it may be Google, it may be VMware, it may be Amazon, it may be any blue chip company. It may be TCS, Infosys, and Wipro, etc. So as a computer science student, your objective is always see the big dream. Try for the big company like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Facebook. This type of, if you're thinking about that type of company, then you may achieve it, or you may achieve VMware, which is also offering nearly 20 lakh or 25 lakh jobs. And similar type of hundreds of company and startup company are there, are also offering more than 10 lakh, 15 lakh job. But for that, preparation is important. Guidance is important. Yes, you can learn from YouTube, you can learn from Google. That is fine. But proper preparation, proper path is important. Without proper preparation, proper path, you may shortfall from your dream. That is the objective of this orientation. How to help you to prepare, how to help you to prepare for achieving your dream company in placement, or cracking GATE or IAS, or going for a higher study. So we all are here to help you in each and every aspect. The point is here, you need to reach out to us in different forum, whether it is the social media forum like your Telegram or WhatsApp, or personal message, or phone call, or by physically meeting with us in our chamber. When the college will open, you can come to us and meet us. So there are different channels through which you can meet us and take guidance and take help. Never hesitate to ask question, never hesitate to ask any doubt, right? We are here only for you. Understood? For you only. Let us go ahead. Before starting this technical, let me go ahead. From third semester, we have different plan altogether. From third semester, we are going to connect with each other. That means just after your exam, we are going to. Sir have already told you, we are going to conduct a test through which we can shortlist different students. That means according to their capacity, we will groom you, we will help you how to skill your, how to increase your performance in the coming day. And from the third semester, we are directly going to connect with you through a programming language. Obviously, the medium of language must be C. आप पूछेंगे sir, why C is required? Because till now in your academic only C was there. I think in third semester you are going to learn data structure, which is inevitable for almost all company. Without data structure, no one can survive in this industry. Language may be changed. It may be C, it may be C++, it may be Java, it may be Python, it may be any other programming language, right? But without data structure, nothing can be done. Data structure and algorithm is very, very essential. Without this, a software application cannot be developed. And practice coding on online platform. Which platform is better? HackerRank, LeetCode, or HackerArt, or CodeSafe? Many online platforms are there. Which one is suitable for you as a beginners? Understood? So that we will decide after your screening. Once test will be concluded, we will analyze the result. After screening it, we will find out suitable student in different bucket. According to bucket, we have different strategy, and different accordingly we will conduct different group, and in different group, different strategy will be shared with you, so that you can improve your skill. Suppose out of 10 you are at 0.5, so how to reach at 8 and 9? So for there is different strategy. Suppose you are at level 7, so how to reach at 9 or 10? There is different strategy. Suppose out of 10 you are at the level 2 or 3, so how to reach that at least 6 and 7? So there is different strategy. So different strategy will be shared with you in different group after bucketization, and bucketization can possible only after that. Test and test will be conducted by the national level test agency or test company. So remember that. I repeat, national level test agency. It is not a small company. It is a national level test agency, and his um, examination and his screening is very, very vital. And you can judge yourself where you are standing, right? And let me go ahead with the in the fourth semester, we may interact with you with any programming language like C++, Java, or Python. And again, data structure will be there. Without data structure, we cannot discuss anything. And real life problem solving algorithm and algorithm design and technique, practice coding on online platform, and participate in coding contest. So a lot of things are there where someone is there, I think, in hostel. Okay. So a lot of things are there, a lot of activities will be there in the coming days. You need to reach out to us. You need to connect with us. Every day you need to be alerted with the official Telegram group or WhatsApp group. Besides that, rest of the group are only for your private purpose. But this official group and official communication channel are very, very important. You keep it on in alert. If any message is passing through you, this channel, you need to respond to it. Otherwise, there is no meaning, right? Let me go ahead. In fifth semester, we'll help you how to develop your skill on new technology, how to develop good innovative project, and prepare for technical interview. Technical interview is mandatory in almost all company, whether they are providing 4.5 lakh job or 60 lakh job. There is a separate issue. If they are providing 4.5 lakh job, they will conduct one technical interview session. If some are providing 30 lakh job, then they may conduct multiple interview session, technical interview session. So how to handle that technical interview session, that is very vital and crucial. And how to develop a innovative project, we may guide you. Obviously, you will develop yourself. We will guide you, will help you how to develop a innovative project, and that project will impact your career. And make your fundamental clear on domain subject. Domain subject means your branch paper, that means operating system, database management system, software engineering, networking, architecture. These are the domain paper or the core paper where you need to clear your fundamentals. Without this, you cannot proceed to the next level. Let me start with some motivational pictures. The first step is always the hardest step, and you can see the pictures. The first step is always the hardest step. Once you clear the first step, then the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth will be easy for you, and you can easily achieve the success. The point is always try to do something, and here your obstacle is step one. Once you clear the step one, then step two, step three, step four will be gradually easy and help you to achieve the success. And the next is push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. You have to push yourself. If you want to achieve your dream, if you want to reach at your dream, you have to push yourself, because no one else is here going to do it for you. As a teacher, as a motivator, as a mentor, we can only help you. हम आपके हाथ पकड़ के कुछ देर तक आपके साथ चलेंगे, रास्ते आपको चलना है, आपका ड्रीम अचीव करना है खुद को, तो आपकी डेस्टिनेशन आपका है. ओनली वी कैन हेल्प यू टू चूज द राइट पाथ. राइट पाथ क्या है, अंडरस्टूड, किस रास्ते में चलना है, कैसे चलना है, वो हमको सिखाएंगे. टास्क लेके हम आपको दिखाएंगे. दैट्स व्हाई यू आर टास्क बियरर. लेकिन कुछ देर चलने के बाद आपको खुद अकेला चलना है, किसी साथी की जरूरत नहीं. इफ यू वांट टू अचीव योर ड्रीम, अगर सारे फ्रेंड को साथ लेके चलेंगे, इट विल बी टू डिफिकल्ट टू achieve the dream. Obviously, you need to help your dream, you need to help your friends to achieve the dream. That doesn't mean जब मैं अपने ड्रीम के लिए जा रहा हूं तो सारे फ्रेंड को साथ लेके जाऊंगा. Understood? So push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Next one is, today I will do what others don't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't. There is a word procrastination. एक कहावत है, procrastination is the silent killer. What does it mean? Procrastination is the silent killer. एक हमेशा एक टेंडेंसी होता है, आज मूड नहीं है, मैं कल कर लूंगा, कल जब होगा तो कल कुछ काम निकल आएगा, नहीं आज नहीं हो सकता, मैं परसों कर लूंगा. इस तरह टाइम विल रन अवे. तो इमीडिएटली आपका एग्जाम आ जाएगा, एग्जाम के बाद फिर आपका हॉलीडे हो जाएगा, हॉलीडे के बाद फिर घर जाएंगे, फिर घर से वापस आएंगे. इस तरह ईयर बाय ईयर ऑटोमेटिकली पास हो जाएगा, एंड यू विल रीच दैट थर्ड ईयर, एंड इंटर्नशिप एंड कैंपस विल कम टू आवर कॉलेज, वेयर you find that you are in a position you are not prepared to grab any opportunity. And in that time, people run to us and call us, we cannot help you. That's why university decided to motivate you, to handhold you from the first year itself, so that you can prepare yourself. That is the picture says that today I will do what others don't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't. The pictures describe better than the text or better than the words. I think it is Saturday, someone is working, and Saturday weekend, someone is enjoying. That's why in other day, the people who was working in Saturday is enjoying in his flight, and others are also looking at him. That means here everything depends upon you. Without you, we can't do anything because you are the first stakeholder. So let us go ahead. So there is two different things. One is classic learner and other is smart learner. Classic learner is always learn, 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 and at the end he will try to do. But smart learner is learn, then do, then learn, then do. In the process, you can develop your skill. आज कुछ पढ़ो एंड प्रैक्टिकली इसको इंप्लीमेंट करो, नेक्स्ट पढ़ो एक प्रैक्टिकल इंप्लीमेंट करो. आप बोलेंगे नहीं सर आप पहले थ्योरी पढ़ा लीजिए, या हम पहले 30 आवर 40 आवर थ्योरी पढ़ लेंगे, बाद में आराम से बैठ के प्रैक्टिकल करेंगे. बिल्कुल नहीं होगा. यू कैन नॉट डेवलप योर स्किल within a day or a night. Developing your technical skill, developing your problem solving ability, developing your problem solving skill is a continuous process. Gradually, you can develop it. Overnight, no one can develop. No one in this world cannot develop his or her problem solving skill, or within a month or within a year. It is a continuous process. It may need 1 month, it may need 2 months, it may need 6 months, it may need 2 years also, depending upon your skill, depending upon your IQ, depending upon your receiving ability, depending upon your consistency, dedication, and discipline. Right? The classic learner and smart learner, both are learner. One is only reading and reading and reading, not implementing. Another is reading and implementing, reading and implementing, reading and implementing. In this way, you can develop your skill. And the last, multitasking and focusing one task. अगर आप मल्टीटास्क करोगी तो डेफिनेटली यू मे अचीव योर ड्रीम लेटली. अगर आप सिंगल फोकस जॉब करेंगे, यू कैन अचीव योर ड्रीम with a very short span of time. First focus on one task, complete it, then go for the second task, then complete it, go for the third task. So my point is that suppose you are choosing a topic, then complete that topic, then go for the next topic. नहीं फर्स्ट टॉपिक मैंने आधा पढ़ा, मूड नहीं है सेकंड टॉपिक पढ़ूंगा, या मैं अभी आज सी पढ़ रहा हूँ, मूड नहीं है तो डाटा स्ट्रक्चर को जंप कर जाऊंगा. सी के बाद ही डाटा स्ट्रक्चर पढ़ सकते हो. दैट मींस विदाउट नोइंग ए लैंग्वेज यू कैनॉट इंप्लीमेंट डाटा स्ट्रक्चर. You cannot mix both C and data structure. C is a language, data structure is a concept. Once you are clear in language, then you can communicate with the concept. The concept is an idea. Idea can be only communicated through the language. Language is just a medium of communication. It may be English, maybe Hindi, maybe Odia, maybe C. English is a language through which we can communicate with each other. C is a language a man can communicate with a machine. There is no difference between English and C. English having its own set of grammar, C having its own set of grammar. If you can speak fluent English, then also you can write a fluent C program or flawless C program. You need to remember the grammar of the C programming language or C++ or Java or Python. You may choose any programming language. Like you know Odia, you know Hindi, you know English, you know Malayalam, you know any your mother tongue. You may have multiple language options. But without concept, what to explain? What to write? Without idea, what to explain? So idea is important, concept is important. So that is data structure. Without data structure, you cannot dream for a good job or a big company job or a blue chip company, right? And this is the last, not the least, motivation and discipline. If you are motivated and if you are disciplined, then you are unstoppable. Only motivated is not sufficient. You need to be disciplined. अगर आप disciplined होंगे, motivated होंगे, then you are simply unstoppable. And guys, listen to me carefully. This coming first year is going to end. After 1 month, first year is going to end. Yeah, 1.5 months, first year is going to end. Only 3 years left in this degree course. And out of 3 years, after 1.5 years, you are going to face the campus. Yeah, after 1 year exactly. After 1 year, you are going to face the internship. It's a kind of placement process. Most of the companies started internship come PPO, pre-placement offer. They will hire you to do a particular task in their company for 6 months or 1 year. If your work is fine, then they may provide you pre-placement offer with a good package, maybe 10 lakh, 15 lakh, depending upon the company profile, depending upon your job profile. Everything depend upon you. This coming 1 year is very, very vital. if you are listening to me clearly, then coming 1 year can help you to define your future. आपकी फ्यूचर कैसे होने वाला है, कमिंग 1 year will decide, राइट? अगर आप इस कमिंग साल को आप वेस्ट कर लेंगे, अगर आप मजा करेंगे, तो जिंदगी भर आप पछताएंगे. कोई बोल रहा था, कीट में कोई बोल रहा था, कोई कैरियर स्कूल में बोल रहा था, हमने सुना नहीं. अगर उस साल को हमने अच्छी तरह से यूज किया होता, आज एंटायर लाइफ हम एंजॉय करते. कुछ स्टूडेंट वहीं पर होंगे 4.5 लाख जॉब लेके जाएंगे, कुछ स्टूडेंट वहीं पर होंगे 20 लाख, 30 लाख, 40 लाख, 50 लाख जॉब लेके जाएंगे. ओनली डिपेंड अपॉन योर डिसिप्लिन. डिसिप्लिन, डेडिकेशन एंड कंसिस्टेंसी, ये 3 चीज आपके पास होना चाहिए. आज मोटिवेटेड है, सर ने बोल दिया आज पढ़ लेंगे, कल मोटिवेशन खत्म हुआ तो नहीं पढ़ेंगे. एवरी डे योर मेंटर विल बी नॉट विथ यू. You need to keep yourself motivated in different way. For that, I can suggesting all of you listen to me carefully. If you want to keep you motivated, then read the book Atomic Habits. There is a book, you can search it in the Google, you can find it in the Amazon or Flipkart. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Fantastic book. You can cover it within 15 days. Once you read it, or there is another very popular book, You Can Win by Khera, Steve Khera. The cover page describe you can winners don't do different things, they do things differently. You can read these 2 books. One is You Can Win, and the one is that Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's a fantastic book. Once you cover this book, you need to change your habit. Atomic Habits, remember this book name, Atomic Habits. If you're a book lover, and you should be a book lover as a student, you should be a book lover. Always distract from social media and give more time to book, whether it is your academic book or any other book which can help you to motivate yourself or help you to achieve your dream. And nothing, this is the most
sir,
important.
Please
Yes.
make it short.
Okay. Without one, everything else is zero. That means without health, work, money, family, and dreams, everything is zero. That means always give most importance to your health. If health is not okay, then rest of the thing will be zero. Whether it is work, money, family, dreams. I think this is written in 1 and 0, that is binary, but without 1, all this 0 having no meaning. It is not 10,000. It is just 0, 0, 0, 0 without 1. That means without health. Always give most importance or higher priority to health. 8 hours sleeping is essential, or minimum 7 hours is essential. As a student, 6.5 to 7 hours is enough. Exercise is enough. That is important. As a teacher, as a mentor, that is our job to tell you, and that is you to implement it. And that is my last slide. The best time for new beginning is now. The best time for the new beginning is now. अगर अभी तक आपने अपने हेल्थ को इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं दिया था, अभी दो. अभी तक आपने डिसिप्लिन नहीं थे, आज से डिसिप्लिन हो जाओ. अभी तक आप मोटिवेटेड नहीं थे, कीप योरसेल्फ मोटिवेटेड, रीड डिफरेंट मोटिवेशनल बुक and start preparing for the coming 1 year. Then you can get the fruits after 3rd year or within 3rd years. Coming 1 year is very, very vital for you. Just after 1.5 months, you are going to 2nd year. That 2nd year is very, very vital, and that is the crucial year which will define your future, which will define your career. Thank you, guys. And that is from my side. Over to you, Sujata, madam. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes,
you are
sir,
audible.
Sujata, madam, over to you.
Yeah.
So,
Suman sir, Director CAAS, exactly. Right.
Okay, sir is there.
Yeah. Suman sir, I mean, are you audible? I mean, we are audible to you?
Yeah, I am audible. I think I am also audible to you people, right?
Yeah, you are audible, sir. Please go ahead for a short, because we are delayed exactly, I guess. All right. So
yeah,
please.
already delayed, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Please go ahead.
Just good morning to all students of first year. So why we started this initiative is basically to onboard you onto these various good activities which are planned. You know, and what career school does is a lot of opportunities, because already Professor Baral has pointed out. So a lot of opportunities and possibilities are there in career school. And Professor Sudhanshu will be talking to you on some testimonials of how the people of KIT, students of KIT had got laurels and a lot of benefit out of it, in
Recording in progress.
going through the mentorship of the CAAS people, CAAS faculty members and the entire team. So possibly like the journey starts now, and Professor Deepak Raut also will speak about your like different bucketing and how it is being done, how handholding has to be done, how you guys will be given a proper means goal, or you have to set the goals, how you guys will be helping you to set the goals and achieving those targets, in stipulated time frame of say less than 2 years time, 1.5 year times, you'll see yourself in a different way altogether. And the right time is now itself, because you have done your papers like coding and all, but what type of coding is being asked in actual interview process, or maybe how to crack big companies like Facebook, Netflix and all. And this is the place where you'll get a lot of opportunities, how to learn and then see the possibilities, because we have created history in KIT. If you have seen last 2022 batch, people have got around 52 lakhs, around 5 people have got as annual salary. And 2022 21, one guy has got in a company of US companies or 65 lakhs. So possibilities are many, opportunities are also many. So we guys are there to help you out, and hopefully, because time is very short, I don't want to waste much of your time, but keep believing us and keep whatever guidance are being given by the entire team time to time. Please do follow all those things, and I'm guaranteeing you guys will definitely reach to the goals that is being laid out, right? So thank you all for participating in this today's events, and over to you, Professor Vishwal, to take it forward.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, Professor Sudhanshu, if you take a minute time exactly, you could at least showcase exactly how a student could be an example to others. Right? Are you ready with it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
This will be followed by Professor Deepak Raut and Professor Khan.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Ha.
Good morning, all of you. Okay, I am sharing some students' testimonial that is from 2023 pass out batch. If you see, this is the one student's profile. Name is Augusta Singh from 2023 pass out, and his performance in lead code and HackerRank were mentioned this, that other platforms also are there, but the number of questions is solved within 1 year. We passed the same message during the second year or third semester, but during 6 months to 1 year, they solved more than, that means around 30 to 50 students solve more than 700 problems. And once you solve more than 500 problems, definitely your confidence level will be high. And if you are eyeing wrong type of companies, then this is the problem solving is the most important thing. So I'm sharing this link. This is one student. And second profile is from 2023 pass out also. And this profile is also 2023. All are solved more than 700 problems from the platform like LeetCode and HackerRank. Yes. And this is your second semester end. So you need to prepare yourself by third semester beginning to fourth semester. There are some upcoming events like Microsoft Engage programs and similar type of programs offered by Flipkart, Google, and Facebook also. So you need to prepare for that. And for preparing this, so problem solving is the most important thing. Wait, I'm sharing their profile. 1 minute. Okay, mark this. Augustus Singh. How many questions? he solved during the 1 year. 831 problems solved. Ranking and the labels. And we will intimate to you how to active and how to practice these platforms and how to achieve the badges and certification. No need to worry. And always follow the mail from the career school or CAAS and the instructions also. And if you check the hacker rank profile, mark how many number of badges. And definitely, I'm sure within 3-4 months or by December, this guy will bag the offer more than 50 lakhs or 40 lakhs. Yes, there's a good offer. Also, getting internship more than 20 lakhs. Mark this, verified publication, basic, intermediate, all these things. And one more profile I'm sharing. Kumar Ankit, 730 problems solved. And the badges, global ranking, you can say. These are the key students, and you can do it easily. And one more profile, last profile, 370, but he solved these problems within these 3 months, 3 to 4 months, because he's doing internship in a very good company, and he got selected during 4th semester. Okay, so nothing is impossible. If you follow the guidelines set by the career school and maintain the consistency, definitely you can bag a good offer and you can solve more questions and more problems also. Thank you all of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Professor Sudhanshu. Guys, this is pretty encouraging, right? It's a kind of indicator which could certainly help you out to understand how things are achievable, what Professor Baral was trying to speak before you. Now you have with you Professor Deepak Raut, who would be actually dealing with one of the vital components of employability and your, kind of aim or ambition, whatever you have. Like Deepak Raut, over to you, please.
Good morning, all of you. Am I audible, sir?
You're audible.
So, good morning, young students. Am I audible to you? Okay, you are all muted, so you can't reply.
You're audible.
So, yeah. Thank you, sir. So, guys, I would like to thank Professor Biswal Sudhanshu for giving a good Deepak Baral, sir, right? How to start from the beginning, right? And Sudhanshu sir has shown you how students are solving questions, right? Technical questions, coding questions. But besides this, guys, you have to solve questions on quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning. This is a preliminary test. Before going to a coding test, you have to take an aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal ability test, which my friend CAAS Khan will speak to you after some time. So, guys, you have to qualify these tests: quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning, right? This will come in each and every test, guys. If you solve these questions, these concepts, if you are thorough, then you'll be able to solve questions which are coming in placement. You can appear CAT if you want to be a good manager, if you want to be in good IM, right? So you can appear CAT, because CAT, quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning, right? Again, in competitive exams like SSC, banking in future, if you want to try anytime, EPS, if you try, then there is a paper called CSAT, Civil Service Aptitude Test, right? And in GATE also, if you are appearing GATE in future, there will be 15 marks in this quantitative aptitude. Out of 100 marks, 15 marks is quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning, right? So let me tell you, by mastering aptitude, quantitative aptitude and LR will be held in placement, CAT, SSC, UPSC exam, GATE, and other competitive exams. So first of all, you need to practice questions of aptitude from now onwards. Aptitude questions, as Sudhanshu sir told, aptitude technical questions, yes, you can be a good coder with practice. At the same time, if you solve aptitude mastering in these two topics, and will be appearing good competitive exams, and you can do well also. So aptitude and LR, right? These two subjects are the two areas you can master with triple C, comprehending skills, then conceptual skills, then calculative or creative skills. First of all, you need to understand what the question is given. Then if your concept is in place, then you have to solve the question. Then with calculation, you can reach up to the answer. This cannot come easily. That will come with the practice only, right? So these are some companies who will hire you in our campuses, right? So the test will be organized by these companies like Aspiring Minds, AMCAT, right? HackerRank, HackerArt, or HirePro, or CodeCubes. This will be all companies. This will be giving you test, and this after qualifying in these tests will be moved to the second round of test, maybe a coding test or GDPI test, right? In these all tests, you will be appearing, you will be getting an aptitude section and LR section. You need to qualify in these two sections. So let me tell you, usually there are 3 to 4 sections: verbal ability, quantitative aptitude, attention to detail, or logical listening. You can see why I have mentioned over here. Each question you need to solve it within a minute only. 20 questions verbal ability to solve approximately. This is an approximate time I have calculated, right? Quantitative aptitude you need to solve 20 questions around in 25 minutes. That means all question will have, if attention to detail or logical listening, will be getting 15 minutes to solve 15 questions. Why I mentioned this? Because you need to solve each question within a minute only. One question needs to be solved within a minute, and you cannot achieve that. Many students have got the false idea that they can solve questions easily. These are aptitude questions, means the questions on percentage, profit and loss, right? Time and basic arithmetic, then permutation, combination, probability, higher maths, algebra, geometry. These topics have been taught to you in schools. Many students have got a wrong idea that yes, they can solve it. No need to prepare, but it's very important, guys. Believe me, many students could not qualify in these sections: quantitative aptitude and logical listening. These are the different topics of logical listening. You should start practicing from today onwards. We are giving you some orientations how to prepare, how to discuss it with you when you start our classes. So these are the some companies which will ask you some higher maths question like geometry, mensuration, algebra, PGP, trigonometry, coordinate geometry, some difficult puzzles, right? So we'll guide you from the beginning itself, how to prepare, from where to prepare, how to clear your doubts, and how to improve your skills also. So first of all, you should have your concepts in place to solve these questions. How to get the concepts? Through our classes. We'll start our classes. We'll get information. Also, I'll suggest some books, good books to you. Then with practice, where we'll get practice, we'll give you assignments from where you can practice. From books also you can practice. Then tests, regular tests you need to take. We'll give you some tests, and from website also will suggest where you can take tests and master these sections. These are some good books for all aptitude sections. In these two books, there is Aptipedia is a book, Aptimitra is a book. In these two books, you'll be getting all the 3 sections: aptitude, logical listening, and verbal ability. There's some good books. If you want all the 3 sections in one book, you can practice from these books. Or if you want to master in aptitude, you want to have aptitude question only, there are 3 books I'm suggesting. These are some good books available. You can start practicing from today onwards. Don't wait for us. We'll start class and we'll start practicing, right? These are the topics what I have shown you. These have been taught to you in schools, right? You can start practicing. What we will give you some shortcuts where it is not written in the book, right? Where you can solve cosine. As I have told you that questions need to be solved within 1 minute. So for that, you should know some shortcuts, you should practice, and you should give regular tests, right? So these are some logical listening books, good books available in the market. You can buy these books. You can download the PDF if you want to practice from PDF. That will also do. But you should start practicing from today onwards, right? So some websites will give you in the classes. So I want to give it from today onwards. You can, indiabix.com is a very good website. You can start practicing from that website from today onwards. This is very easy, but all the basics covered. The next level is, guys, I would like to tell you, percentage is taught to you in schools, but it's very, very important. If you are master with this concept, then you'll be able to solve 5 topics. What are the topics? Percentage, profit and loss, discount, simple interest, compounders, and data interpretation. By mastering the concept of percentage, you'll be able to solve these 5 topics questions. So it's very imperative that you should start practicing questions of percentage from now onwards. Fine, guys, that's it from my side. Thank you. This is Dr. Deepak Rao. I'll be available in this mail ID. If you have any problem, you can mail me or you can speak to me on this number. Thank you, sir. This is my side.
Thank you so much, guys. I would inform you, one important part over here, like very soon we'll be giving you some mailers where actually we'd ask you to get yourself onboarded into our Telegram platform. This Telegram platform is dedicatedly prepared for you guys. And certainly we are trying to prepare it branch wide so that actually there'll be a proper synergy across the faculty members who will be guiding you to move ahead. Alongside, other inputs will be also given there. And yes, remember, each assessment which shall be conducted by CAAS is pretty vital. Basing on your assessment assessment scores, basing on your career marks, basing on your inclination combined together, we are going to form a caters to the need of those guys who are highly aspirational or who have the status and standard to crack the big companies of the world, if at all they're interested for placements. So this K200 group is also going to be formed recently. Apart from that, Professor Sudhanshu will be guiding you to get you onboarded onto the problem-solving platform like LeetCode, HackerRank, all those things. Thank you so much, Professor Khan. We are in the last leg of it exactly. But last but not least, he is into the vital section. Nothing happens without this. Probably the gateway to all these gates, whether it is a placement gate, whether it is a career gate, exactly can say, all gates moves through this gate. Thank you so much, Professor Khan.
Very good Saturday morning to all of you, boys and girls, and my colleagues. Ultra confused, like, oh my goodness, there is so much to do, there is so much to get, there is so much to achieve. So let me give you a little bit of relief here, that you don't have to do it this year. You don't have to do it in the next 1 month. This is a master plan that we are spreading over the next 3 years. So take it easy, relax, breathe. I know you guys are confused. How do I know you're confused? Because we see you, like some of you confuse Kunjaban to be Oyo rooms and vice versa. So sometimes you will confuse the garden library with the garden library and vice versa. Sometimes you confuse the hostel with your, let's say, railway train and vice versa. So this confusion is rife in your ranks, that I understand, I acknowledge, and I agree, like it is there to some extent. And to sort all of these out, we did this session. I guess some of you got clarified and some of you got confused. Okay, you'll sort it out eventually. Over the next 3 or 5 or 10 or 13 years, you will sort it out. If you can't sort it out in the next 21 years, join me, because we are almost in the same league. Like, after you reach a particular level and then you decide that this is the skill that I have, then you figure out that, okay, I have another skill and let me use this. So exploring your skills in advance and finding out where to go would be a smart thing to do. That's that you already possess, and certain ones that we are going to drill into you, insert, inject, impart, to make you career worthy. Whatever you want to do, you will need these skills. You will need the skill to write a resume, prepare a CV. And as the times have changed and people are starting to make video resumes, you're going to do that. Also going to have to understand how to conduct case studies and discussions. Some companies might want you to, or some situations might want you to go ahead with jam sessions and extempore. Personal interview is a mandatory level for any and every engagement that you want. Even if you want to do an MBA, you're going to sit for an interview. It has to be there. And since we moved digital over the last 2 years, and it is not going away in the future, camera etiquettes. You're going to learn that, master that, in fact, over the next 3 years. And if you lack in some way in your personality, because we watch you walking and talking, and we know there's a lot of need to upgrade. So that is waiting as well. So what do I have for you? I have a very simple plan as to how to lay a good foundation. And that by that, I mean grammar. And we are going to help you with these things that are going to come in handy. Hamesha handy, subject verb agreement. Kabhi kabhi handy and required, parallelism and modifiers. Kabhi important, preposition, adjectives and articles. And speech, voice and tense. These are awesome topics. You will be most excited to learn about them as you are crazy about Randolph Murphy and what were the names? I don't even teach them, so I don't remember them, because in career school we don't go the school way. Like Dr. Raut was saying, percentage not going to be taught to you in the school way. Like Dr. Baral was speaking, Professor Baral was speaking, we're not going to teach you computer concepts just as you have been taught in tuitions. This is different. It's a radically improved and increased efficacy, and we are going to impart it to you. Don't worry, you are in safe hands. Vocabulary is very important. People think you need to know a lot of synonyms and antonyms in order to express yourself very clearly and well-defined manner. Analogy on how to have colorful conversations, phrases and idioms and all these things. These are part of our curriculum as well. People, we are going to help you through one of the toughest part that people usually skip and skim and run away. And that is reasoning, not logical reasoning. That you're strong in. Verbal reasoning is a weak concept for many of you, and we are going to simplify it for you, right? So critical reasoning, reading comprehension, this is something you've done in school, but that was subjective. This time it's objective, how to master it, how to do it in the fastest way possible, how to save time, how to transfer time. You are in safe hands. Career school, we got your back. Guys, this is all going to be there. But what is going to be really important, set you apart from your peers, take you a notch ahead, is not MCQs. It is how you're going to write stuff. And these are there in the processes of not just corporate companies who will come to recruit you, but also in various many other career paths that you might take, right? You got to know how to write emails, deliver memos, how to synthesize videos, and construct logical, legible paragraphs and essays. In some cases like NDA, SSB, when you want to join the Indian Army, then there will be your picture interpretation, and we are going to assist you in a way that will help you across many sectors. So we will teach you how to write, okay? Even if you know, we'll do that. And how do these skills match up in the various areas? As I told you, we are not just preparing you for company or campus placements. We are going to take you to a level where you can choose. You can go any which direction you want. You want to join the government sector? Welcome. We are going to train you. You want to carry on your master's and MS in Germany? We'll assist you. If you want to start your own company, you have an idea that is bustling inside your cranium, we'll find an outlet for you, and maybe a sponsor as well, so who can fund you. So all of these things require various levels of the things that I just discussed. Yeah. So, but one thing is common, you need them. There is no way that you are going to say that, oh, I don't need this. Everything is required in some or the other capacity or quotient in every direction that you want to take. Even if you want to acquire your dad's wealth, you don't want to take a job or have a startup. Even if you just want to inherit your family wealth, they will ask you, do you have enough tech skills to come around and understand the tally program that your accountant is making for you? You have the communication skills to keep the customers of your family business in the fold? Do you have the confidence to face the market when it hits you with all sorts of collapses? Do you have the experience to relate to whatever new kind of things are coming across you? Are you aware of the things around you so that you can be cognizant of the policy changes that the government is doing? A lot of things, but you need to have every single one of them. People, these are the mandatory skills that you need to possess. And I'll wrap it up in 3 minutes. That's a promise. The content part is where we want you to fill up your memory, and not just memory, but cognizant memory, like not just, bottling it up, not just rote learning, but very cognizant. You understand what you are trying to memorize. So that way, technical theory and skills are required for clearing any kind of written test, whether in the campus or off the campus, and to answer questions in the interviews as well. Well, you also need to be very much aware of the things around you so that you can talk on any topic under the sun. You should not become like, shut up, like, I don't know about it. Why wouldn't you know about this? 3 years and n number of mediums for you to absorb information. Why didn't you take them? So in order, you need to be very much generally aware, and you need to have clear business concepts. You should know what profit and loss mean. You should know what investment and returns mean, and everything of that order, but not too deep. At least you should know what they stand for. People, I told you, content is the area for you to acquire your professors from your respective schools and streams to enrich you with. But communication is going to be a very big concern. If you are hesitant, shy, a little bit, withheld, you need to open up. Even if it is for a few minutes, you should have that button ready that you go all extrovert for 10 minutes or so until that placement process requires you to. And then show what you are made of: iron, steel, platinum, whatever it is, or even graphite or hardened carbon like diamonds, right? You should be able to demonstrate that capability for a particular amount of time. And that requires fluency, command over vocabulary, and a good accent so that you will not be discriminated against on the basis of region, religion, language, etc. Plus, you need to have an excellent sense of body chemistry. Your body language should be very strong, and you should have a dynamic personality that impresses everyone. You should be able to hold your own when you are on the camera. Your facial expressions, your hair, your entire self, that should be awesome. And by awesome, I mean it should come from inside. No one can plaster confidence on your face. It has to come from inside. You should be very much self-aware. You should be very much motivated. And you have 3 years to get that in order. I want you to get your emotional intelligence in place by securing all sorts of trainings in holding your stress management, trying to take any kind of assault on your willpower. No one should be able to rattle you, unsettle you, or whatever, make cattle out of you. You should be your own individual. With this, I would just like to remind you that these steps to successes are all yours for taking. Stay with us. We'll hold your hand. We'll make you cross the finishing line. And that's a promise. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Professor Khan. But once again, I would remind the entire students community out here. See, we are going to conduct the assessment by Aspiring Mind on 29th of this month. And the assessment would be conducted across various areas like psychometry, verbal ability, quantitative ability, logical ability, programming ability, and some cases like some domain area knowledge would be also evaluated. And soon we'll be notifying you for the onboarding onto the Telegram platform, which would be done on behalf of CAAS or Career School. So Sujata, for you to conclude the session right now.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So I'm glad being here to express my vote of thanks. Thanks to all the faculty members for guiding and motivating the students. And thank you very much, Director Sir and Dean Sir, for bringing knowledge about the significance of carrying out this orientation session for the students. So that's all, and ending the meeting for everyone now.